students of class 11. Today we will learn how to make posting of compound entry from journal to ledger and how to make posting of opening entry from journal to ledger. For that purpose we have to see first one compound entry. Suppose this is the entry made on 24th April 2020. Suppose we have purchased goods for rupees 10,000 from Salman, on which we have to pay input CGST and input SGST at the rate of 6%. So the entry for that transaction is purchases account debit, input CGST account debit, input SGST account debit to Salman account. Purchases debit 10,000, input CGST debit 600, input SGST account debit 600 and to Salman account 11,200. So this is the compound entry. Why it is compound entry? Because here three accounts are debited and one account is credited. I have told you earlier that the journal entry where more than one account is debited or sometime more than one account is credited, that is called compound entry. So in this entry there are three accounts debited, that is why it is compound entry. Now the question is how to make posting of this entry. So it is written, while posting this entry to Salman account will be written in the debit side of purchase account, input CGST account and input SGST account by rupees 10,000, rupees 600 and rupees 600 respectively. That means in purchases account, in input CGST account and in input SGST account, we have to write in the debit sides of these three accounts to Salman account. In purchase account we shall write to Salman account by rupees 10,000. In input CGST account we shall write to Salman account again 600 and in input SGST account we have to write to Salman account 600. And remember, in purchase account we have to write in Salman account, in Salman account we have to write by purchase account, by input CGST account and by input SG account 600, okay, in the credit side of Salman account. So in these three accounts we shall write to Salman, to Salman, to Salman, and these figures will be written. And in this account, Salman account, we have to write by purchases, by input CGST, by input SGST. So after posting of this entry to the ledger account, the four accounts will be as follows. Say this is purchase account, this is input CGST account, this is input SGST account and this is Salman account. In these three accounts we have written to Salman, to Salman, to Salman. Remember dates are 24 April, 24 April, 24 April. To Salman, to Salman, to Salman. Here to Salman account 10,000, here to Salman account 600, here to Salman account 600. But in Salman account we have to write in the credit side. On 24th April 20 by purchase account 10,000, by input CGST account 600 and by input SG account 600. Now remember, these are the page numbers of these accounts. Purchase account appears on page number 15, input CGST on page number 20, input SGST account on page number 25 and Salman account on page number 30. So while making posting these to these four accounts, in the JF column and JF column, we have to write the page number of journal from where the posting is made. Page number of journal is what? Page number 10. So from page number 10 of journal we have posted these entries to these four accounts. So we shall write here page number 10, page number 10, page number 10 and page number 10 here also. But when we are writing page number 10 in these four accounts, we have to write simultaneously these page numbers in journal also. Say page number 15, page number 20, page number 25, page number 30. So these are the page number of ledger where these accounts are available. That means page number 15 we have purchase account. In page number 20 we have input as CGST account. In page number 25 we have input SG account, SGST, and in page number 30 we have Salman account. So while writing the page number of journal in ledger folio, page number of ledger in journal folio, simultaneously we have to write the page number of ledger in journal folio. So this is the way how the posting of a compound entry is done in case of multiple debits or multiple credit. Now I am going to discuss how to make posting of opening entry. You know what is opening entry? Opening entry is the entry which is made at the time of opening of accounts. It is passed as two times. First, when the new business is started, and second, when the accounts of last year are opened in the next year. So it is the entry passed at the beginning of each year to bring down the balances of last year's ledger account. That means in last year we have some ledger account balances on 31st March. These accounts balances are to be brought forward or brought down on 1st of the April of this year. So remember, opening entry is always passed on opening date. This is the opening date, 1st April 2020. Suppose this is the opening entry. That means we have 4 debit accounts and 3 credit accounts. Cash account debit rupees 15,000, debtors account debit rupees 25,000, stock account debit rupees 20,000, furniture account debit rupees 30,000, to creditors account rupees 20,000, to bank account rupees 10,000, to capital account rupees 60,000. So this is say opening entry. Now the question is how to make posting of this opening entry. While making the posting of this opening entry, first of all we have to open the 7 accounts in ledger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That means cash account, debtors account, stock account, furniture account, creditors account, bank account and capital account. These 7 accounts will be retained, opened. Now how to make posting? Since these 4 accounts have debit balances, so in these 4 accounts, in each of these 4 accounts, we have to write in the debit side as to balance BD. So the rule is, while posting the entry, to balance BD will be retained on the debit sides of cash account, debtors account, stock account and furniture account. And similarly in these 3 accounts, in creditors account, bank account and capital account, we have to write the word by balance BD. So by balance BD will be retained on the credit sides of creditors account, bank account and capital account. It means in 4 accounts we have to write to balance BD, and in these 3 accounts we have to write by balance BD. Remember, 2 is always written on the debit side, to balance BD, and these accounts have credit balances. So in these 3 accounts we have to write on the credit side by balance BD. So after posting, the 7 accounts will look as follows, but I have shown only 2 accounts, not all 7 accounts. So only 2 accounts are shown here. Say in cash account, we have to write 15,000 in the debit side by writing to balance BD. To balance BD rupees 15,000 on 1/4/20. Similarly in debtors account we shall write to balance BD 25,000. In stock account we shall write to balance BD 20,000. In furniture account we shall write to balance BD 30,000. But in these 3 accounts we have to write on the credit side as by balance BD. I have shown only 1 account, that is capital account. See here, on 1 April 20 we have to write by balance BD rupees 60,000, this amount 60,000. So I have shown 1 debit account, 1 credit account. But remember, in bank account we shall also write by balance BD 10,000 credit side, and in creditors account we have to also write by balance BD 20,000. So like cash account there will be 3 more accounts, debtor account, stock account, furniture account, and like capital account there will be 2 more accounts, creditors account and bank account. So this is the way how to make posting of opening entry. Okay, now next day we shall try to understand how to make direct posting to ledger. That means sometimes journal entries are not required. We are asked to prepare direct ledger accounts, one account or two account. For example, some transactions are given which are held with Mr. Ram. So you may be asked to prepare Ram account. Similarly, some transactions are held with Mr. Syam. So you may be asked to prepare Syam account. Similarly, you may be asked to prepare capital account or debtors account. So how to make direct posting, how to show direct ledger account without making journal entry, that we are going to discuss in the next class. Thank you.